Namaste, buenos dias, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and good night, Australia. Yes. Buenos dias, Mireila, ou da Mireia. Bonjour, chère Véronique. Good morning. So, dear hearts, thank you so much for being here with me. And let's call today this resurrection flame that is so important for all of us. So, love to you all. Gracias. So, dear hearts, now let us start ourselves in God's way, in Ascended Master's way. So, centered in our beloved mighty and presence. With the attention on your heart. And remain centered in your I am presence. And let's start. Welcome to the 7 Sacred Weeks Vlog 8. In today's service, we will perform the contemplation of the I Am Presence chart, and then we will visit the Temple of Resurrection, and under the blessings of our beloved Master Jesus, Mother Mary, and our beloved Maha Chohan, we will make the decrees to anchor and expand this flame in us and on the planet. So just center your attention in your heart and the mighty and presence within you. Feel your heartbeat and remember in that beat there is life feeding you, and this life is the mighty I Am. Pour your love to your beloved I Am presence. And let's start with the opening blessing together. Beloved mighty I Am presence here, there, and everywhere. We love, bless, and thank you forever, forever, and beyond. For I am in you, and you are in me, and we are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am. Now, dear hearts, let us move our attention to our Christmas star above our homes. Just visualize that beautiful, shining star above your house. And also visualizing millions of light rays flowing from that star to the holy area where you live, blessing our life in this area with the ascended master love, wisdom, happiness, health, vitality, and perfection of light. And now, let us also connect, as always, our Christmas star with the Christmas star in the Royal Teton Retreat. There, we have the focus of the 7 sacred weeks. And just to feel the blessings of that sacred place expanding into all directions, blessing America, Canada, and the world, expanding the light and blessings of the great ones in the light for every country in this planet, and also to the elemental life and also angelic life here, there, and everywhere. The Ascended Masters are there, and they will support us during this service. Also, dear hearts, let us visualize our force field around the planet. Just feel our force field like a sphere of light around the planet, and visualize it is light expanding and blessing the planet and our life within. And may the Ascended Masters protect our force field, protect ourselves, our environments, protect our internet connection, and guide us through this service. May only the mighty I Am Presence speak through us, expanding the resurrection flame to bless our words and this holy planet. And so it's done and it's sustained. And now, so let's take our water and just make a mental call to the mighty and presence, beloved Saint Germain, beloved Jesus, Mother Mary, the powers and powers of light, the 4 elements, to charge this water to whatever we need to manifest Christ's perfection right here and now during our service. So in the end, when you drink it, we may become the perfection that we call forth, visibly manifest. And I know it's done and it's sustained. So let's put the water to be charged during the decrease in the service. And today we are going to contemplate our electronic circle of protection. We are going to do it in steps, each step, so that we can impregnate it in our inner mind, in our inner vision, so that it becomes a reality in our lives. So to start, just visualize that you are in that position of the Chila in the chart of the mighty Young Presence, and feel your allness with this almighty source of light, love, and life. Then feel the violet flame blazing in, through, and around you. And feel the activity of purification of this flame, dissolving all undesirable things in your 4 lower bodies. And just send your love and gratitude to the violet flame. Now, dear hearts, I would like that you just visualize and feel the tube of light that descends from your I Am presence and clothes you in ascended master perfection, in that pure light substance of God. And just feel that electronic substance filling you, enfolding you, surrounding you. And now just join the violet flame blazing and the tube of light shining. Just feel the violet flame within it and this pure light substance enfolding you in the shape of your tube. You are creating this protection. The more you visualize it, greater is your protection. And now, dear hearts, I would like that you visualize the blue lightning of cosmic Christ purity sealing this tube of light. It gives you invincible protection with the blessings of beloved Archangel Michael and Sanat Kumara. Now, I would like that you concentrate in the electronic body and the ring of colors around it, which is your causal body. Just feel your beloved I Am presence in your electronic body, expanding millions of light rays into all directions, flooding your holy world and holding your world in that perfection of God. Feel that your causal body is alive, visualizing these rings of color, radiant, expanding in the mighty I Am presence, releasing all the power and powers there into your hands and use, so that you may fulfill your divine plan here and now. And now, just feel the holy electronic circle of protection. Feel the violet flame blazing, the sparkling white light of your tube of light and protection. Feel the blue lightning sealing it. Feel the radiance of your causal body and the presence within it. And feel that you are one with this presence, and that is only this presence that governs your outer activity of thoughts, words, feelings, and deeds. And so it's done, and it's sustained. And now, let us make the calls to seal this visualization. Together, beloved mighty and presence, ascended masters, Elohim, archangels, our higher mental bodies and cosmic beings of light, I am the violet flame, in through and around my four lower bodies, always sustained in God's purity. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfill and now this call, I am. I am the beauty, perfection, and power of my tube of crystalline white light substance, always bright, radiant, and full of vibrations of light that makes and keeps me invisible and invincible to all human creation now and forever. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling now this call, I am. And I am the invincible power of the wall of radiant blue flame, sealing my tube of light, giving me total protection against disturbing elements and human suggestions. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfill and now this call, I am. And I am the invincible power of my electronic circle of protection, now manifested and forever sustained. Visualize it again. I am the invincible power of my electronic circle of protection, now manifested and forever sustained. I am the invincible power of my electronic circle of protection, now manifested and forever sustained. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfill and now this call, I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And I call to our beloved mighty and presence to keep us within this almighty protection of light, so we may live in this planet, fulfilling our divine plan until we are ascended and free, but nevermore shall we be touched by human creation. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, dear hearts, we are going to understand a little bit about the Resurrection Flames Temple. This temple is located in the Holy Land. In charge of this retreat, we have the Ascended Masters, Jesus and Mother Mary. And the primary function of the brotherhood of this retreat is to invoke, sustain, project into mankind's four lower bodies the restoring power of the resurrection flame. The color of this flame is mother of pearl. The shape of this flame is similar to that of a lily. This retreat was open to mankind, Chillers of the British freedom, for the first time on May 15, 1953. The keynote of this retreat is contained in the melody A Perfect Day, and the melody Ave Maria by Schubert can also be used to draw the radiation from this temple. So whenever you want to charge yourself, your house with the resurrection flame, you can choose that melodies and let it just sound in your house, feeling that connection with the resurrection flame. That is a great, powerful exercise and blessings for our house. The keynote of the beloved Jesus, I think you just know, is joy to the world. Mother Mary keynote is contained in the melody whispering hope. And that is a detail, but it's also good to know that the brothers and sisters of the resurrection wear white robes with opalescent bands on the sleeves and at the hem. And here we have some words from the book Ascended Masters and Their Retreats, from the teachings of the British freedom, with the help of the present Maha Chohan. So from this text, we know that there were lots of Maha Chohan, and that the Maha Chohan is not a person, but office. So whose cosmic selves and momento are built into the full power of the resurrection flame through the kingdoms of nature. Jesus was unable to demonstrate the power within that flame in restoring the body to life. and the spirit to immortality. He was then invested by cosmic law with the power and authority, together with the beloved Mary, his mother, to guard and sustain the resurrection flame from within this temple, where they hinder these serves to the present day. Through the saints, the great Maha Chohans of each age have availed themselves of the tremendous power of the resurrection flame in bringing the kingdom of nature to new life each springtime, and the builders of form have utilized the powers of the resurrection flame in creating new temples or bodies for the evolving souls of mankind. As the spring sunshine stirs the dormant life within the nature kingdom, our Lord Maha Chohan sends forth the pulsation of the resurrection flames through the earth, and obedient life responds, literally rising from the dead in the miracle of spring. So, dear hearts, just as nature awakens in spring for life, we will absorb this flame today and also awake from our sleep of unconsciousness to the alert, conscious, and awakened presence of our higher mental bodies. Let us settle down and put our attention on the temple of the resurrection at the Holy Land. And in this glorious presence of our beloved Maha Chohan, Master Jesus, and Mother Mary, just make a connection heart to heart to this area, and to beloved Jesus, Mother Mary, and Maha Chohan. And they sent those two beautiful angels to help us. They materialize around us. They take us by the hands and transport us to the entrance of a beautiful hall in this temple, where our illustrious hosts are already waiting for us. We remain silent. That is so important all the time, that when we are together with the ascended masters, we need to be silent, because we need to stay alert, to hear, to feel their presence. The holy atmosphere of the place is charged with silence too. That silence of the silent watcher. A silence that fills us with a heavenly peace. We can only feel happiness when we are in silence. Then we can feel, we can touch the heart of God that is happiness. Our hosts direct us into the room beautifully decorated in shades of pearl, gold, pink, and blue. We settle in comfortable chairs. Our dear Maha Chohan invokes the resurrection flame that materializes in the center. In the same moment, legions of angels, masters, and majestic beings materialize around us. They form a circle of light to support ourselves. And our beloved Master Jesus walks and touches so gently at the height of our hearts and foreheads. And his hands is so gentle, is so soft. It opens our inner vision, hidden our consciousness, to better absorb the flame of resurrection. When beloved Jesus finishes, he returns to the center and tells us, the spirit of resurrection is an intelligent entity which dwells within the flame, and it will bring specific God virtues into the world of the student when invited to do so. Thus, if the requirement is for help, the student may draw the power of the resurrection flame through his four lower bodies. If the requirement is for supply, the student is asked to consciously draw the resurrection flame through the appearance of limitation and keep at it until abundant supply is manifest. This flame enables individuals to maintain life in the physical body for long periods of time, even before the ascension. When given opportunity, the spirit of resurrection will resuscitate for man his faculties and resurrect his body into perfection and mastery. Thank you, beloved Jesus. And after him, our beloved Mother Mary takes the floor and tells us, beloved ones of my heart, start now your decrees, and as you call the blessings of the resurrection, absorb this pearly white flame into your bodies and consciousnesses. This will create a large reservoir of life energy to help you overcome all the obstacles of this year, and also it's going to help you to recreate your worlds in perfect realities. Our dear Mother Mary returns to her place. The ascended masters stay around us, supporting us during our calls. And let's do our calls without the power of our hearts. Let us absorb and expand this flame of resurrection in through and around us, and for everything and everyone in our words. Now, before we started in the decrease, just to feel calm and concentrate and dwell within the resurrection flame. Feel, beloved Jesus, Mother Mary, and the Maha Chohan around us, and then this circle of light made of the ascended masters, angels, and Elohim. Visualize the flame of the resurrection in front of you, and also in, through, and around you. Just feel that almighty presence of the resurrection flame in the color of mother of pearl, blazing and blazing and blazing. And let us dwell within this flame as we do our decrease. Together, beloved, mighty, victorious presence of God, I am. Thou, beloved, immortal, threefold flame of eternal truth within my beating heart, I call on the Holy Christ selves of all mankind, and the beloved ascended Master Jesus and Mother Mary, sweep the flame of resurrection throughout my world today. Let its joyous raising presence ever with me stay. Sweep it through me constantly, renewing every part, fulfilling all God's perfect plan that's held within my heart. Surge the resurrection flame through everything in me. Let it now reveal the full perfection I should be. Let it make me young and lovely, healthy, true and wise, drawing forth God's power to bring sight to blinded eyes. Let me use its power on those who cannot hear. Let that hearing be restored, perfect, crystal clear. Let this resurrection flame bring balance to its mind that lost its way, confused amid the shadows of mankind. I am the resurrection, the life of all I need, whether that be manifest as money, word, or deed. In short, the resurrection flame is God's great gift to me. Oh, Holy Christ itself, help me use it, setting all earth free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty, victorious I am presence. I call on beloved Helios, Archangel Raphael, Ascended Master Jesus, Mother Mary, Leto and Diana, to direct your resurrecting flame of healing hourly through my mind and feelings and through every organ and part of my body to keep me in perfect health at all times, to be a fit instrument for the service of the ascended host. What I ask for myself, I ask also for my loved ones, and now under this radiation, send your legions of healing angels to all hospitals in this country and all countries of the world. I thank you. So just visualize the resurrection flame and the healing flame, blessing all hospitals, here, there, and everywhere, healing all human beings. Also, let's send the resurrection flame and the healing rays to bless everyone in need on this planet, and also to the nature kingdom for the animals and all elemental life. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Continue. I am the resurrection and the life of the fire heart of God, whose energy lives in all physical conditions, and whose life lives the perfection of the divine plan fulfilled. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of the invincible, victorious love of the sacred fire. I am the resurrection, the life of the victor of the love of the sacred fire. I am the resurrection and the life of whatever I desire to raise into greater perfection. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection, the life of the invincible fire, victory of the cosmic Christ, the fire powers of the cosmic Christ, which compel perfection, sustain it in the invincible victor of cosmic love forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of the eternal sacred fire to the earth, and the miracle love of its victory rules over all manifestation in this world forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And just to visualize the sacred fire govern here, there, and everywhere, and bring forth God's perfection visibly manifest on earth. And let's go. I am the resurrection, the life of the instantaneous victory and power of the light of God that never fails in my mind, my body, my being, and my word, my atmosphere, environment, and all my affairs. Hold and govern all in perfect divine order until I am ascended and free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty, victorious I am presence, beloved ascended masters, Mary and Jesus, thy resurrection flame is through and around us, surge and sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, thy full resurrection, sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, all of thy perfection, sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, thy perfect health maintain, sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, and in us ever reign, sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, thy perfect comfort keep, sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, and make us fully live, sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, give us thy perfect ease. Sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, and hold eternal peace. I am the life resurrecting this body into perfection. Just feel it. I am the life resurrecting this body into perfection. Just it. I am the life, resurrection, this body into perfection. And I know it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And I am the law, the resurrection and the life the eternal command of the victorious Christ, and its light blazes so bright, it consumes all darkness forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of every cell of my body, physically manifest, expressed, and eternally sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And fill every cell of your body, resurrecting right now. I am the resurrection and the life of the master presence of the sacred fire, which disconnects and consumes all disturbing conditions from my being and word, right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life, the full victory and conscious use of the eternal divine memory, the secrets, the powers, and all the authority of life which I had with the beloved mighty and presence in the great central sun before the world was. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am, and beloved mighty and presence and great host of ascended masters, I demand and I am the resurrection and the life of our eternal divine memory of the feeling of love, wisdom, power, and direct intelligence, which we all had with thee, and the great ascended masters in the great central sun before the world was, and I demand it is come into our outer use and direction, right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of that miracle love in which I am, and which I was in the great central sun before the world was. I demand my world be the world of that miracle love, manifesting all the blessings of creation for all eternity. I am the resurrection and the life of the divine way of attaining the ascension without passing through the change called death. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of the ascended Master's invincible purity, the ascended Master's invincible love, the ascended Master's invincible power, and the ascended Master's invincible victory of the sacred fire of the invincible cosmic flame Christ that blasts so free and keeps so free from all that is not God's invincible freedom for all eternity, everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence and beloved Lady Master Nada, I am the resurrection and the life of all the glory and all the power of invincible cosmic Christic control. Cosmic Christic control, cosmic Christic control, which I had with thee in the great central sun before the world was. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of all the power and powers of my being, which I am and which I had with the beloved mighty and presence in the great central sun before the world was. I am their immortal freedom and limitless use in all my outer activities, moment by moment, until their full mastery removes all limitations, whatever I am. Just it. That flame removing all the limitations in your life, in your body, in your finance, in your relationships, and in whatever you need the resurrection right now. And so it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of all activities of perfection which I had in the great central sun before the world was. I demand their service to me in the other life now, for the freedom of this nation and the holy word, by the light of God that never fails to fulfill this call in the full cosmic authority of the great command. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection, the life of my finances, now made manifest everywhere forever. Visualize it. I am the resurrection and the life of my finance, now made manifest everywhere forever. I am the resurrection, the life of my finance, now made manifest everywhere forever. I demand the resurrection and the life of my boundless supply of every good thing, which I had in the great central sun before the world was. Release it to me now, by the light of God that never fails. I demand its use and service to me now in everything I choose to do in the physical octave, with the blessings of the God of gold and the gods of the mountains. I know it's done and it's sustained for all of us right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And I am the resurrection, the life of the ascended Master's original divine way of manifesting God's supply of every good thing, a billion times more each instant of each day, with lightning speed each instant of each hour, right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of my overwhelming, boundless supply of every good thing which I had in the first two golden ages. I demand it again, come forth to serve me and fulfill the divine plan, the ascended Master's way right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And just visualize your beloved mighty and presence with the blessings of the God of gold descending great blessings into your hands and music right now. And it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the open door that no man can shut. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the open door that no man can shut. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the open door that no man can shut. No human being can shut into the limitless opulence of God's great cosmic heart. Now make it manifest, visible, intangible in my hands and use it right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Beloved mighty and presence, and beloved Jesus, take complete control of my being, world, and activity. See that I make my ascension in this embodiment, the original divine way, without having to pass through death. For I am the resurrection and the life. I am the ascension in the light now made manifest. Raise the liquid light in my body and take it back into thyself to produce perfection forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And feel that you are entering your higher mental body, the Christ, and you are one with it. And so it's done. I am the resurrection and the life of my limitless supply of every good thing, including riches and money right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of my limitless supply of every good thing, including riches and money right now and forever. By God's own hand, by God's own hand, by God's own hand. And visualize that supply of every good thing descending upon you right now. I am the resurrection and the life of my limitless supply of every good thing, including riches and money right now and forever. By thy love ray, by thy love ray, by thy love ray. I am the resurrection and the life of my limitless supply of every good thing, including riches and money right now and forever. And do today, do to stay, do it God's way, do it by God's precipitating way, controlled and protect wherever to stay, fulfilling the ascended Master's divine plan, the ascended Master's way, in all ever do or contact until all are ascended and free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, I accept the attainment of my ascension in this embodiment. And I call forth whatever cosmic Christ love from the beloved mighty and presence is required to help every nation out of the human into the divine. I demand the resurrection, the life of all on this planet, into the cosmic Christ love which gives the ascension to all. I charge it in, through, and around myself. Visualize it. As I move forward, miracles become the natural way of life. The cosmic blue flame of the ascended Master's love abides with me, and I know that is my home. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, and beloved mighty vista, great Maha Chohan, Mother Mary, and beloved Jesus. I am the resurrection and the life of our instantaneous. I am miracle healing for ourselves, all under this radiation, and all who call to us for healing, controlling and ruling all in, through, and around, all under this radiation, and all we ever do or contact until all are ascended and free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Through the beloved, mighty, and presence which I am. Feel it. Through the beloved, mighty, and presence which I am. You know what I speak? Through the beloved, mighty, I am presence which I am. I call the hand of God into action to bring the God removal of all problems and limitations from my being and word, and that of all under this radiation, to bring the invincible God illumination of everything I desire to know. For I am God's resurrection and the life of whatever I desire that is constructive and fulfills God's divine plan right now, this instant and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And just to feel the flame of resurrection, removing all obstacles from your life and bring forth God's perfection, healing, supply, happiness, or whatever you may need to fulfill your divine plan right here and now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. and beloved mighty and presence and beloved Saint Germain. I am the resurrection and the life of my health, wealth, and relationships in the perfection of the ascended masters of light. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of my health, wealth, and relationships in the perfection of the ascended masters of light. By God's own hand, by God's own hand, by God's own hand. I am the resurrection, the life of my health, wealth, and relationships in the perfection of the ascended masters of light. By thy love ray, by thy love ray, by thy love ray, I am the resurrection, the life of my health, wealth, and relationships in the perfection of the ascended masters of light. And do today, do this day, do it God's way. Do it by God's precipitating way. Control and protect whatever to stay, fulfilling the ascended Master's divine plan, the ascended Master's way in all who ever do or contact, until all are ascended and free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And I am, I am, I am, I know I am. I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the light. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And feel your body shine. I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the light. By God's own hand, by God's own hand, by God's own hand. I am the resurrection, the life of my body in the light. By thy love ray, by thy love ray, by thy love ray. I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the light. And do it today. Do it this day, do it God's way, do it by God's precipitating way. Control and protect whatever to stay, fulfilling the ascended Master's divine plan, the ascended Master's way, in our virtual contact until all were ascended and free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. In this moment, there is great light in the room we are, in the resurrection temple. Our beloved Maha Chohan stands up and tells us, accept this resurrection. Feel this resurrection attained right now. To resurrect means to bring to life again that which is seemingly dead. Mankind are witness to this resurrection through the nature, kingdom, each springtime. It is the decree of the holy ones who guard the resurrection flame that mankind shall also tune in to this resurrection flame and consciously resurrect the perfection which lies dormant in most human beings. The beloved Master Jesus endeavored to show mankind that what nature can do, man also can do. He therefore submitted his holy, undefiled physical body to so-called death, and then, through the invocation of this resurrection flame, he brought life back into that same body as an example to all mankind that what can be done by a flower, a shrub, or a tree can also be done by members of the human race. Through the action of this flame, Jesus' physical body was resurrected, restored in the tomb, thereby proving the immortality of life. That was the goal of Jesus' mission, to be the way shower, to be the example for all mankind to follow. This is the reason the crucifixion was permitted to take place. Thank you, beloved Maha Chohan. Now, dear hearts, let us just feel, absorb, and expand this glorious flame of resurrection, first in, through, and around our bodies. Just feel that flame in the color of mother pearl, flooding and surrounding you. And also expand the resurrection flame to flood and enfold your homes, family, and then all human beings, elementals, and animals. Let us enfold the earth and all life within with that radiant and glorious pearl flame of the resurrection. Just flood and enfold the whole planet with this sparkling resurrection flame. And may this flame bring forth the good, the best of every human being, here, there, and everywhere. And let's call, I am absorbing beloved Jesus' resurrection flame. Anchor it in your heart. I am anchoring beloved Jesus' resurrection flame. Concentrated it in your heart until your heart is saturated with this flame. And now I am expanding beloved Jesus' resurrection flame. And feel the expansion of this resurrection and through and around you, and through and around your house and the holy planet. And I know I am, beloved Jesus' resurrection flame. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. When we finish our outpouring, our dear Maha Chohan, Jesus and Mother Mary stand up and anoint our forehead with a sacred oil. And it has such a wonderful fragrance. Then the Maha Chohan moves to the center in silence, returning the flame of resurrection back to the great central sun. Soon after, he makes a sign with the hands that the session is closed. And slowly, all the great ones were supporting us there fade away and return in silence to their retreats. We feel totally restored by the action of the resurrection flame. Our hearts are relieved, and we accompany our hosts to the entrance hall and realizing that our bodies radiate great light, and we feel good. We thank them for the blessings we received, and we say goodbye. And at the same time, our great angelic friends appear and take us by the hands again and transport us to our homes. We enter our physical bodies harmonious. We send our love to our beautiful angelic friends, and they fade away with a smile in their face. Feeling the holy word and life around us lighter, illuminated and raised into the perfection of the ascended masters, feeling our bodies renewed, energized. Let us pour great currents of love to our beloved I Am presence and these great ones for the blessings in our lives. Let us say together, beloved I Am and great beings of light, we love you. Beloved I Am and great beings of light, we love you. Beloved I Am and great beings of light, we love you. Now and forever. And let's seal ourselves of resurrection with the great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is now, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where human creation dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am. And now, let us take our water and finish the call for the Elixir of Life. Beloved I Am presence, Saint Germain, brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, lords of the elements and powers of light. Please charge this minute of water with the blessings from the Ascended Masters octave of light, and put here all the substances you need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the Ascended Masters in our physical bodies. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. We are so thankful by the light of God that never fails. I command, I demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am. So visualize this water like a fire, liquid water, charged with the resurrection flame. And let us drink it right now, feeling our resurrection. Cheers. I am the resurrection and the life of all I am in the light and perfection of God that never fails. Right here and now, and it's done. And now, dear hearts, just pour your attention on your heart, feeling your heart beat, God pulsing, and bring life to your body. Pour your love upon this inner Christ presence. Pour your love upon all ascended masters, Elohim, archangels, cosmic beings of light, and all who have assisted us in our calls, in our selves. Pour your love upon all life within this planet and earth itself. May this month of love seal everything and everyone, bless and all life on this planet. May this love alone rule us all today and forever. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfill and now this call I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence, ascended masters, Elohim, archangels, our higher mental bodies and cosmic beings of light, we sincerely send you our love and gratitude for all the blessings received and for all those yet to come. Take our decrees and multiply them thousands of times more each day and hour. Make them ever increasing in their power until we have the momentum of light necessary to have them visibly manifest in our hands and use for our blessings and the blessings of mankind and our life on earth. What we have called during our session for ourselves, we also call for all human beings until our love, wisdom, and power of God lift us up in the eternal victory of ascension. We are eternally grateful. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfill and now this call, I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. We feel it as true. We accept it as true. We manifest it. We manifest it. We manifest it right now by the power of 1,000 suns and the light of God that never fails. I command, I demand, and it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, to finish, just saying your love and gratitude to the Brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, our beloved land of Saint Germain, and our beloved Maha Chohan, Jesus, and Mother Mary, and all the great ones in the light. Thank you so much. We love, thank, and bless you forever. And also send your love and gratitude to your beloved I Am presence, and trust that you are one with this presence, and only this presence is governing in your life and existence, and that everything will be all right, no matter the outer appearance. With this love to our beloved mighty and presence, with this trust to our beloved mighty and presence, let's finish ourselves with the closing blessing. Beloved mighty and presence, here, there, and everywhere, we love you, bless, and thank you forever, forever and beyond. For I am in you, and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Thank you dear hearts. I am so warm in this moment by the working of the resurrection flame. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being with me in this day in the resurrection flame. Next time, you are going to call violet flame again for us and for all the planet. I wish you a blessed weekend. Hope to meet you in the next vlog at our sacred time, in our sacred day. Have a wonderful time and enjoy your life and just stay within, dwelling within this wonderful resurrection flame so you may come forth in that wonderful perfection that you are. God bless you. And don't forget, I love you so much. Thank you, my dear family in the light. And I see